Hello, crafty friends. This is Leah Lawson, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am joining Alex Syberia Designs for the December release video hop, where there's tons of inspiration and prizes to be won, and you can get all of those details in my video description below. Now, for my video today, I am featuring the new abstract background stamp and die set. Now, this has a previously released press plate, and the stencils are also previously released. But there were multiple requests for a stamp set for those that don't have hot foil or BetterPress systems. So Alex has created the stamp and die set for this release, which I'm so excited to use. Now the image is just a little bit smaller than 5x6. So I have cut a piece of Hammermill smooth white cover cardstock in 110 pound to just a little bit larger than that, because I like to have a place to set my magnets in my stamping platform. I've gone ahead and gently removed it from its packaging and centered it on that piece of cardstock. And before I stamp, I am going to prep that cardstock with some anti-static powder because I plan to heat emboss this image. Now I am going to generously ink up this stamp with some Versamark embossing ink, making sure that I'm getting really good coverage along the entire stamp. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp it to that cardstock. Now, I don't show it in the video, but I stamp one more time to make sure that I get a really good impression, because those are pretty thin lines and it is a pretty big image, and I'm a little bit of a light stamper. With the stamping done, I am just covering up the stamped image in my embossing powder of choice. Now this is the iridescent gold from Hero Arts, which I have heard is no longer made, which makes me very sad. So if you have this embossing powder, treasure it. But keep using it, pardon me, because there's no reason for it to sit in your stash and not go used. So I'm a firm believer in using all of the things and getting the use out of them, even if they're no longer available. If you don't have the Hero Arts Iridescent Gold embossing powder, that is perfectly okay. You can absolutely use any gold embossing powder that you have on hand. And then just go ahead and heat set it. So I don't know about you, but I still find watching embossing powder melt and the beautiful image come to life. Still, I've been doing this for over 20 years and I still find it completely magical. Now you'll notice that there are still some mica flecks, and that's okay. That's something that is just it's a part of this iridescent embossing powder, and as you can see, those mica flakes wipe away once once the embossing powder is heat set and dry. So with the heat embossing all done, I've gone ahead and added that image to a grip mat, and now I am aligning stencil number 1 from the abstract background stencil set to the image. And I am going to start by ink blending this image with Pink Lemonade ink from Concord and Ninth, but you can really use any shade of light pink that you might have in your ink stash. Now I have sped up the video a little bit on the ink blending because I wanted you to see it all come together, but I didn't want to take too much of your time today because I know you have a lot of video hop stops to hop along to and check out, and lots of inspiration to be seen. So I have sped up the ink blending a little bit just so you can see it all come to life. So off camera, I aligned stencil number 2, and now I am ink blending it with a little bit of grapefruit ink from Concord and Ninth as well. This is a really beachy vibe fill for colors. I don't know what made me pick these, but they are kind of some of my favorite colors to ink blend in. They're kind of quintessential Leah, with that light pink, the kind of corally oranges, and then for stencil number 3, we are going to come in with a little bit of aqua ink. And those are just kind of quintessential Leah colors. As you can see, for the final stencil number 3, I am coming in with Tide Pool ink from Concord and Ninth. Now, the great thing about this set is it's 3 stencils, and you can pick whatever colors are your preferences. Maybe you are making this for a friend and you know your friend's favorite colors. That would be a fantastic color combo to use with this. Really, the sky is the limit. And really, these stencils don't overlap one another, so you don't even have to worry about the colors being complementary. You can really pick whatever color you want for every single stencil. Well, there we have the final reveal. I love the gold. I love the color palette. It's just so fun. Well, now we need to stamp our sentiment. And of course, I am choosing that really fantastic friendship sentiment. I'm a big fan of friendship sentiments, but there's a lot of fantastic sentiments on this set that you can pick from. I also really love the scripted font that Alex used for this set. I am inking it up in just some Nocturne Black VersaFine Clear. And what I love about this is it's crisp and it's clean and it stamps pretty much perfectly the first time. Now this sentiment has a coordinating die, so I am taking just a minute to line that die up so that I can cut the sentiment out. I am using my Rose Quartz Scout. It's just the standard Scout from Spellbinders, and the Rose Quartz color just happens to be an exclusive for my friends at scrapbook.com. And let's take a look at this fantastic sentiment. Here's what I'm going to say. I absolutely love when sentiments have dies. It's my favorite thing. It makes life so much easier, right? So look at how fantastic this die is. Now we have a couple of little chads to poke out. They poke out super easily. And you've got this intricate, beautiful sentiment ready to go on your card. So off camera, I added some foam tape to the back of my panel. This is just foam tape that I make for myself. It is white craft foam and 5-inch double-sided adhesive. I'm using score tape. There's a lot of double-sided adhesive out there. And it's the most cost-effective way that I have found to create full panels of foam adhesive. Now I went ahead and added some thin foam strips to the back of the sentiment as well. I believe these are scrapbook.com's 1/8 inch foam strips in the 2mm thickness. And I am just adhering it to the front of the card so that it kind of overlaps that big aqua swoosh that's going through the middle. So finally, it is time to add some accents to the card. These are some iridescent jewels in pink, kind of a peachy orange tone, and then a really nice aqua. And I am just using the curvy lines on the abstract background design to help place them and adhere them. I thought that little trios looked really fun along those curvy lines, but you could really adhere these however you prefer. That was just my preference. So that is my card for today's video hop. I really hope you enjoyed watching it come together. Here is another look at all of the fun products I used on today's card, and here are just some close-ups of it. Now, all you have to do to enter for your chance to win is leave comments along all of the stops on the video hop. In my video description below, I will link up the Alex Syberia Designs video where you can find the full list, and I'll also give you the link to the next stop on the hop. There are 4 $15 gift card codes up for grabs, and you get to pick which shop you want to get your gift card from, whether it's the US shop or the UK shop. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my abstract background card come to life today. I really enjoyed creating with these new products, and I hope that you like them too. You can get all of the shopping links and everything you need in the video description below. And other than that, that is everything I have for you. So happy shopping, happy hopping, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.